Hello everyone, my name's Jennene Doyle. I'm a Creative Memories Advisor in Victoria, Australia. Today I'd like to show you how to have some fun with the Border Maker system and the Cloud cartridge to make some little sheep. Now this page is 12 by 12. I've used some of the new paper and just cut an inch off the top and an inch off the side and placed it in the middle. You can see that my base I've actually hollowed out, and you can do that with the new 12-inch trimmer. To make the little sheep, we use a little piece of white cardstock. I'll just pop that page aside. So I'm just going to trim the cardstock. For the sheep, we use a piece that's 2.5 inches by 3 inches. Because sheep aren't exactly round, just do a couple. So you can see you can get 4 out of a length. I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see as I'm doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up the card into the punch. See how it's even? And that's where I'm going to do. Just keep on lining it up so it's even. The overhang is the same on both sides. So I'm going to punch one long side. I'm going to turn around and punch the other long side. Again, evening it up. Then I'm going to flip the cartridge over upside down. I'm going to pop the short side in, and you can see where the edge of that circle is down here. I'm just going to line it up there and punch. I'm going to do the same on this side, so just line it up and punch. Now when you get these little bits, the corners, sometimes it'll happen perfectly and sometimes it won't. All you need to do is round them off with a pair of scissors, and there's your shape for your sheep. What we're going to do now is we're going to cut a head. We're using the custom cutting system, and we're going to use the green blade to cut a little oval, and that'll be the head. So just make sure you've got your pegs in the track, and that'll be our head. Then with the same oval, we're going to cut a smaller circle, a smaller oval, using the blue blade, and again just make sure the pegs are in the track. And that'll be its ear. Now I've already cut a little strip, that's a 1/4 inch strip of the same beige paper, and that's what we're going to use for the legs. So to assemble the little sheep, all we need to do is put some adhesive on the head and pop it in where the head should go. The little oval we've made for the ear, I'm just going to fold that in half and put some repositional tape runner on the back so we can wiggle and jiggle it if we get it in the wrong spot. That's the ear. Now to do the legs, all I've done is take the 1/4 inch strip, bend it in the middle somewhere, trim the legs off so they're about the same, then just make a little V cut in the bottom so it looks like a hoof, and repeat again. Well, they're not really the same, so we'll just trim it down. just so that they really do look like hoofs, I'm just going to colour the bottom of them in black, because no sheep in a paddock has perfectly white hoofs. So just to save my cutting mat, I just use some of the cardboard that comes with the cardstock. Perfect for these little jobs where you're going to have some over colouring. Now my mat's not marked. Now to stick these little legs on, I'll just get rid of this. Bring back in the sheep. Just going to put a little bit of adhesive. And I'm just going to stick the little feet under. I want them to be leaping. So you can see I'm just aligning them so they're in a leap. Then we'll draw on a little face. So, little eye, bit of a pupil, little nose, and a happy mouth. So there's our little sheep. Just like the ones on the page. You can see I put foam squares under these two, and this little black one's made the same, just with black card. To make the moon, I've used the largest circle in our set and the blue blade. I've cut half of a circle, then I've moved the circle out and then cut in so that you get the crescent shape. So have fun making your little sheep out of the custom cutting system and the Border Maker system, and make these little puffy things. I've used them on this page as splotches of paint. My idea for this layout was to be one of the little ones with their special work of art. I've also used them on a page here just to mix up the colours of autumn on the trees. And of course I've used them on this page to make the sheep, which is in another video. So to make the little puffs, you can either use little pieces of paper that are 3" by 3", and they make the more square puffs, like these ones. But on this page here, I combine them. So I've got the big puffs and the little puffs, so that the combination looks like a real splotched mess. So what we need to do is put our cartridge into the punch and use it freehand. We're not going to use it like we normally do with a paper carrier. We're going to use it like a freehand punch. And with the Border Maker system, you can do that. We're going to get the 3 by 3" piece of card and just place it in the centre. I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see. You can see there's some lines here. And we're just going to place it in the middle, about there. And we're going to punch. We're going to pop it in the other side, opposite side, and punch. Then we're going to turn it around and use it. And we're just going to line up those little punches. On the bottom, we can see right in here in the little corners. And we're just going to punch. And you can see that's a nearly perfect shape. We'll do that again on the other side. And that's a nearly perfect shape too. If you do get those little sharp bits, just round them off. And there we have the perfect little puffy shape from a 3x3 inch piece of paper. Now the 2.5 by 3 inch paper, just for your variety of splotches or leaves. Again, we just punch the long side, then the long side, flip it over and line up the bottom. So the bottom little one here. And push, turn it around, line up the bottom little one again and push. And again, this time you get a few little splotches, pointy, but just trim them off. And then you've got a nice little puffy shape. So combined, you can have all sorts of fun. So just again, the pages. Little splotches for paint. Leaves in autumn. And sheep. I'd love to see what you can come up with. Thank you.